So if you have two shirts in your closet that are the same size and same fit, you can combine them together whenever you're bored of them. If it's not the same size, then the shirt can differ only one size. If one of the shirts has a stain, you can try to cut it out by placing the seam on top of it. Still, there are many options out there, like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. So try them all out by folding the shirts in several ways. When you choose a combination, you can collect the tools: a sewing machine, an iron, scissors, measurement tape, tailor's chalk, sewing yarn, a ruler, and pins. And that's it. First, mark roughly where you would like to combine the shirts together. Match up the sleeve with the line and draw a straight line on the sleeve. When you think the line should be a bit more up or down, you can place the line again. The old lines you can easily brush away with your hand. Thicken the final line, and this is going to be your sewing line. You can start marking a 1 cm seam allowance on the side you don't want to use in the first place. So in this case, I want to use the bottom of the shirt, so I make a seam allowance above the sewing line. Do the same for the sleeves. Now this is your cut line, and the other is your stitch line. Take your scissors and start cutting on the seam allowance line. Watch out you don't cut out the fabric double and cut only in a single layer. Take the parts you want to use and place them over the other shirt. Try to match up front by buttoning the half of the shirt on the other shirt. And match collar and seams together and pin it down. And then take your chalk and start tracing the cut. Take the shirt off and thicken the line and add 1 cm allowance on the side of the line that you're not using. Do the same for the sleeves. Take your scissors again and cut out the cut line. Do the same for the sleeves. Puzzle the pieces together to see if they match. Unbutton the shirt and place it inside out. Start pinning the shirt with the good side of the fabric on top of the other fabric, which is facing the good side as well. So the seams end on the inside of the shirt. Match up the ends of the cut first, so buttons on buttons, and buttonholes on buttonholes, and then pin them down. Then after that you do the seams, and from there you divide the fabric and pin them together. Make sure there are no pleats in between. If you have a curve, it's easier to pin the curve in the middle first, and then from there you can pin the rest. This is the cut finally pinned down. From the sleeve, place the top inside out and the other one goes the right way into the sleeve to match up the cut. Make sure the right sleeve is attached to the right sleeve. You can recognize the back of the sleeve by the button opening in the cuff. In that way you see what is your right and left sleeve. Prepare your sewing machine. Whenever you're sewing the sleeves, you can better take off the table from your sewing machine. Start sewing with the edge of the fabric on the 1 cm line. If you keep following the edge of the fabric on your guideline, that's most of the time in your sewing machine, you can get a perfect straight stitch. Watch out there are no pleats in your stitch. When you're done, you can remove the pins. Now the seam is still unraveling, so to stop that, we can finish the seam with a close zigzag stitch on the edge of the cut. Or if you have a lock machine, then you can use a lock machine. Whenever you're sewing the sleeves, you can better take off the table from your sewing machine. Now heat up your iron and iron the seams one way so the cut becomes nice and tidy. Whenever you made a heavy curve or a corner, it doesn't want to straighten fully when you're ironing. You can make then little cuts in the seam till the stitch. This gives it space to make the curve properly. Then as final, you iron it from the outside again and your shirt is done. This is it from the front, and this is how it looks from the back. And you can even make with the other half an undershirt, so there's no waste. So you can also make this in a curve vertically, or combine it with the sharp corners like here. Have fun and good luck! If you want to see more techniques, go to fixing.fashion, and if you are looking for a place that can repair and upgrade your clothes or want to set up a space, make sure to visit our global community map. And have fun!